Good morning. We're here at the Blanca Wetlands. Me and Woody the corgi. He is enjoying some tall grass. Looks like a little breakfast. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. We spent the night here last night. And let's see if you can see this. It's really pretty actually. The sun is up there just over the mountains, and it rises over the peaks over here, and you can just make out the tops of the mountains right there and there. That's Little Bear, and then Blanca and Ellingwood are right over here. Those are the mountains we climbed recently, and this is supposedly the largest freshwater wetland in the country. Somebody that I met in town in Alamosa told me that. I don't know if that's true, but it's surprisingly big, and I think I've shown you some pictures of it from the mountains up there. You can see it, and I took some pictures of it. But anyway, there's some amazing birds out here, and we can just hike for a minute. This is called the Alkali Ponds. We just sort of randomly discovered it on some service roads that we found out here. This is BLM land, which is Bureau of Land Management. So it's public land, open to the public. Woody, come on. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And I haven't seen anybody. We got in at about, what time? Maybe 6:30 or 7 last night, and found a nice little parking spot, and then just made some dinner and went to bed. And then this morning I woke up and wanted to take Woody on a hike, and we just happened to find this. And you come back here and it's all kind of hidden, and then you come back here and this is called the Alkali Ponds, and there's actually like 3 really big ones that I've seen so far. This one over here is pretty big, and this one we walked by on the way out here, and this is the one that I saw the most birds in. And we'll see if we can get up over this little hump over here and peek over and see if we can see some of these birds. You know, that's what's really special about these wetlands, is the wildlife that lives here. So it's very protected, and I've never seen birds in Colorado that look like these. They look like they came from the ocean. There's huge cranes and some birds that, to me, they look like pelicans. They have really big beaks and throats, and I think that some of them over there, a flock of them flew over my head last night. And they're not just normal geese. They are, like I said, they look like they're pelicans. I have to look up and see what kind of birds they are. Maybe I can post something in the description. But you can see that's looks like the flock of them that flew over my head last night. But yeah, you can see how cool this place is. I mean, there's literally every corner you walk around, there's another huge lake like this. And then you're in the middle of the San Luis Valley, which is huge. It's one of the biggest mountain valleys that I've ever seen. And then you've got all these massive mountains right over here. And then, can you see it? Maybe you can. Right there. If you can make it out, it's a little hard, but right in there at the bottom, just above these the shrubs, that's the Great Sand Dunes. So you've got just a really cool area. It's pretty crazy. Oh, check this out. There's a huge flock of birds flying over this lake. I don't know how I missed that. Talking. That's the one downside to recording this, is you do lose your focus a little bit on just what's happening. But look at this, they're gonna fly overhead. Wow. Could you hear it? That was amazing. Very cool. So yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that happens here all the time. That happened to me. I went for a 30-minute walk last night and that happened with all those pelicans, and then just now again. So yeah, so just a really cool area. These are some of the steepest mountains in the country. They're called the Sangre de Cristos, and I think that's just the Blanca range, and then the Crestones are over there, and then the Great Sand Dunes are right in the middle of it all. And then just over here are these massive freshwater wetlands. So anyway, we are gonna sign off and just enjoy the rest of this hike. And if we see something else really cool, I'll turn it back on. But yeah, just wanted to show you how neat this little wetland area is. It's kind of just this little hidden thing that nobody seems to really come and visit at all. So yeah, just gonna enjoy the rest of this morning, and then we're gonna head back into town and get some stuff done and prepare for our next trip into the Crestone Mountains.